But I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I kind of have to get out of my head, and I figured this would be one way to do that. I'm kind of stressed out about my car, but hope y'all doing good. Trying to resist to smile, enjoy life. Um, I'll get into what's going on with my car in a minute. I am currently trying to multitask. Hey Jacob, how you doing? I mean, wait, that is what I need to do. I'm just a little stressed about my car. I had to take an Uber into work tonight, because it wasn't safe to drive. And I'm debating about losing sleep tomorrow to bring it to the shop first thing in the morning because I really need my car. Um, and I work in because I work a double tomorrow. Um, Not gonna worry about sharing the link for anybody to come up yet. People notice I'm on and feel like to come up, I'll send them the link. But yeah, I'm a little depressed about my car and my finances. A little concerned. I was getting really excited about potentially being able to stash away a little chunk of money to start saving for things that big purchases that I need to make. And just a heads up, this might cut out, um, because there's dead zones in this building. There's a good chance of me getting a little quiet here and there. Hey Tyler, how are you? Well, I see one of the reasons it's kind of my own fault that I'm actually stressing as much as I am because the last month or so I've been really impulsive and not in a productive way. It's one thing I was impulsive in a productive way. Where am I? I'm somewhere. I'm somewhere out there. Um, but honestly, I'm at work. And again, there's a few dead zones, so it might start to buffer a little bit. Um, just hold tight. No worries. And usually, I do. I usually get a stream in on Friday and Saturdays. So, you know, when Friday and Saturdays come along, if you can hang out, you hang out. Can't, you can't. It's all good. But I appreciate your support. And I'll be posting on my channel. Tomorrow's going to be a very long vlog. It's going to be half hour long. Uh, I want to check that door. I'm going to have to wait until the morning. Kind of have to be quiet because I need to listen out for potential things like rodents, possibly people that are not supposed to be here. Yeah, cricket chirping. I walk through buildings. That cricket, like, legitimately this move. It's like it's extra loud and then somewhat quiet. Uh, okay, there was two of them, that's why. One stopped making noise. The other one was like, I'm gonna keep talking. Tell you this much where I work, because it's at nighttime, spooky as anything. You have a flashlight. When I need it. Oh, you're gonna have to watch it to find out. I'll tell you this much, it's just, I'll tell you the title. Whoa, I don't even remember the title. The title is something like, um, my 3 current obsessions. No, my 3 inspiring obsessions. And we'll leave it at that. Hello, Russell Weaver. Yeah, it's gonna buffer a few times because there's a few dead zones. I'm gonna keep telling you that until I go to sit back down. Okay, Russell Weaver, you said my name. So I'm assuming you're someone that used to come in on a regular, or you know me from like Instagram or something. Um, but because it's been a while, I can't see it. You gotta go. That's going to All right, Jacob. Thank you for dropping in. 3 hours. Drage's channel. Okay. So I've probably seen you in the chat. It's just not clicking. And thank you once again. Drage's family is showing me the Drage. What can we call Drage's peoples? Let's call them Drage's peoples. I am not walking through that hallway. There's a hallway down there. It is very dark. And usually around this time, a raccoon walks through. So I'm avoiding that and going down a different corridor. These corridors are kind of spooky, especially the one that I'm avoiding. And if you think this looks spooky, the second floor is even more spooky. I'm not going up there. Luckily, I can keep an eye on the second floor with some cameras. A couple of cameras that I have access to. Ah, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you're talking. I know when like the chat's going, it's kind of discouraging because you don't know if he's gonna see what you wrote. And usually I avoid busy streams, but the fact that he really tries to make an effort to interact with everybody, it's one of the reasons I do go to his live stream and why I support him like I do. There's a dead zone. There's a dead zone. There's a dead zone. That's a scary hallway. The doors are actually closed. That one is all closed. It's gonna be closed. Spiders stay where they are. Do I have something to protect yourself? Flashlight. Oh, in a racing unicorn. Boston Strong. Boston Strong, baby. That picture's so old at this point. I think that was put up. That was put up after the Boston Marathon. Um, I don't want to say the B word. Be arming. It is. It's way too big for one person to be walking through at night. Luckily, I don't have to walk through it too much because I do have access to a handful of cameras and I can stay in a more well lit area that's a lot less spooky. Oh, looks like it's open. Can't check it because there's too much junk in the way. Oh, I know. I've worked here 17 years, and it's only been in the last 3 months that I've become more concerned because we've had a few issues happen. I don't want to get into too much detail, but we've had a few issues. Luckily, well, one of them I was here for and I spotted it. That one I could kind of talk about a little bit because it was on the news. There was a fire here um, on the roof. And, you know, long story long, fire alarm goes off in the building. I initially don't think too much of it because, the fire alarm has a habit of randomly going off and there's really no major issue going on. So I honestly take my time. I actually went to the restroom because I really had to go. Called our maintenance guy because he has to come in to shut off the alarm. And I called, and then I'm supposed to go find the fire, meet the fire department, and find out on the fire panel where exactly we're supposed to go, to like where the alarm got tripped. I did that. We went to where it got tripped. Nothing was found. Didn't smell anything. Didn't see anything. So I escorted them out of the building. I had to go to the restroom again. And as I was walking back to um, the security office, where one of the spots that I used to stay, we don't really go in there anymore because during the summer there's no AC in that office, so I just stay out on the floor. I go find AC and stay there for the summer. Um, have a pew pew? No, I don't. I'm not a fan of pew pews. I'm not. I'm not anti pew pew, but it's just not something I care to have. I figure if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You can only do so much. This area of the building I just walked through, so has no AC, so like all the humidity. I mean, the weather's been good the last couple of days, so it's not as bad as it has been, but it's still very warm in this area. And now I'm back in the AC. I can breathe again. How do I protect myself? I stay out of the way. The best I can. I stay out of the way. And like I said, for the most part, I have myself in a position where I stay in the building that if I hear or potentially see something, I have easy access to get out if I move quick enough. So Hopefully, I don't have to test that. But like I said, usually I don't like doing live streams at work anymore because when I'm talking, I'm less listening. Well, I might watch YouTube videos, but if I hear something, I can stop it. You know, I can pause it and I can listen. I gotta shut this light off because it's gonna annoy. Oh, not alone. Kinda. There's raccoons. There's rats. There's spirits. I'm not kidding about the spirits. And by the way, there's no smoking on my stream. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? So no chill music tonight. No artwork tonight because I am at work. And because I didn't bring my car, I didn't bring any extra art supplies with me. Um, but this is still the chillest live stream. Now I can have a little drink of water. My eyes keep watering. Jacob Sarah was here last night. And yes, I've dubbed this the chillest stream on the internet. Even if I'm not in the best, even when my energy's low, I try to keep, if I do go live, I try to keep it low. I try to keep the energy at a, decent level. It's just I'm stressed about my car. I'm stressed about money. Even last night, I donated to Drage because I can't help myself. One of the curses of having a big heart is that you want to continue to give even when you don't necessarily have enough to give. Like I shouldn't have donated $25 last night, but I did. Something's blocking my water. I knew it. I got a lemon seed in my water. It keeps blocking my suction. I squeeze lemon in, and sometimes the the lemon seed gets in there, and I don't pull it out, and then it gets stuck in the straw. Because I prefer the water bottles that have the straw in it. So I'm not saying they go like this. especially for when I'm driving. I could pull it, pick it up and drink, and not have to tilt my head. So, if you're just coming in, I appreciate you being here. I gotta change this camera name if it allows me to, because I'm not on my broadcasting phone. No, not what I was looking for. Where's my ability to change the name? How do I change the name? I'm supposed to be able. Ironically, I didn't actually put more lemon in there. It was already kind of there from, maybe in settings. Settings, general. Why can't I change my name? I'm supposed to be able to change my name. You're being a butthead. I'm supposed to have the option to change my name. This is art cam because I use my phone as my art cam. What up, active shooter? Pew pew, pop 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 pop. So layout, broadcast, private chat, post comments. I want to change the name. Why don't you let me change my name? So weird. That's not a promising sound. I just heard a revving engine. Bubble, bubble, bubble. So I can't give. I hate that I can't. I feel bad, but I've been dealing with several migraine headaches. Just got results back from my MRI, and I have pinched nerves in my neck and about to have surgery soon. Oh no, I experienced. Terrible. I have a friend of mine that comes in a lot, and she's been suffering with a lot of migraines as well. She has a unknown health issues going on that has affected her heart, affected, gives her constant migraines, um, and the doctors have no idea what it is. Yeah, her name's Stephanie. Surprised she didn't pop up yet. If I stay on long enough, she might pop up. But she could be dealing with migraines at the moment. So, yes, Stephanie. Glad y'all here. I needed to de-stress. I needed to de-stress a little bit because I kind of know what's going on with my car, and I'm hoping it's the only thing going on with my car. But it's so frustrating, you know. I want to stay positive. I want to keep like I don't want to complain because I want the things that I want, like just like everybody. I want more money, but like I I know if I keep talking about what's bothering me, it's gonna keep um it's gonna keep those good things to, the good things from coming in. I gotta try to keep my energy positive. Yeah, with Stephanie, I believe it's been for the past year. She was working at a hospital, and she thinks that something that she was working with might have been what triggered what's going on with her, but she can't even work. She spends majority of the time at home. Um, I don't know how much she goes out, but um, she's constantly monitoring her heart. Like I said, she has migraines. She gets dizzy and lightheaded a lot. Um, Trying to remember if anything else. Um, she's constantly having to go to the ER because primarily because of um when her heart um starts acting up. I guess you can say. And even when sometimes the migraines are so severe that like she feels like she needs to get to the hospital. Once again, there's no smoking on the street. There's another Jacob that comes into my streams, um, Jacob Waters, but some of my usuals, a handful of people that have come into my streams for the past year. Um, we affectionately call him Jake from State Farm wearing khakis, even when he's not wearing khakis. She's not even in her 40s yet. She's still in her 30s. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So I don't know if y'all already heard me. I think Russell did. I have a 30-minute video coming out about 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Um, it's part of the title is my three something. I don't remember the name. I keep forgetting the actual title. Um, my three Inspiring obsessions. That's only part of the title. When it goes live, you'll know who I'm talking about. And I wasn't intending for it to be a 30 minute. I don't like doing long videos because I know most people don't. You're lucky if people watch the first 5 minutes. I'm lucky if people watch the first 30 seconds. So, but I hope you all enjoy it. Nice. So yeah, tomorrow will be a 30-minute video if I can get around to editing it. Um, so I'm slow. I'm trying to get myself on some kind of posting schedule. So right now, as far as videos, I'm trying to keep it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as far as streaming, Saturday nights are usually a definite, unless I have to go to work or I'm overtired. Um, Sometimes Fridays I go live. Um, and the rest of the time it's kind of random. Like this is a random one. I was feeling stressed and I wanted to not stay in my head, so I decided to come on for a little while. Why not? Ah, Jacob from State Farm has gone live. If you like talking conspiracy theories and MMA, and he really talks about a little bit of everything, and he's got guests that come up on his streams. I want Drage to come on. I keep every except for tonight. I keep sending Drage a link to come up on the stream because I'm on this website called StreamYards, um, that I'm able to stream on multiple platforms. Right now, I'm actually live on YouTube, on my personal Facebook page, and my regular Facebook page. And I think you can even stream on Twitch at the same time. It doesn't do TikTok and it doesn't do Instagram as of yet. I think it might do one other um, platform. I don't remember what it is, but I know it does Facebook, YouTube, and I believe Twitch. And I don't use Twitch, so I stick to Facebook and YouTube. Um, and I wanted Rage to come on. One, just to say hi, even if he only stayed for like 30 seconds, I don't care. It'd just be cool to like actually have an actual conversation and not through chat. You know, hopefully one day we can get him on here. There's other streaming things like that. The only thing that stinks about StreamYard is it's through a web browser and not through like an app. So like unless you're doing it from a computer. Like right now, I'm doing it from my phone, which is helpful, but it makes it harder to like multitask. If you're on a computer, it's a little easier. Do my best, Russell. I always do my best. That's all we can do, right? Hopefully one day. And you know what? I really love that he actually said my name today. 'Cause he's seen my name before, and I said it's okay for him to call me by my real name. But usually when he sees my screen name, he just calls me Halo. Or no, he says what a lot of people see when they see my username. They go, "I love Productions," and I actually pronounce it A Love Productions, and it's really for my name, April Love, and yes, that's my real name. You are full of love. Well, it is in my name. Out of my. You have to refill this 20%. Okay, this is gonna get a little tricky. So I was gonna share Jacob Waters' stream. He totally shouted you out today. It was so awesome. He totally talked about all the support. Right on. I missed the end of his stream because I had to get ready for work. I was hoping he would still be on by the time I got home, but by the time I got to work, but it's all good. Um, and him shouting me out in the live stream and tag and um sharing my story on his story on Instagram makes up for him not shouting me out in today's video. I watched today's video and I know he was shouting people out throughout the video and he missed mine. And I was the first $25 donation last night. But he made it up in the live stream, so it's all good. And I wasn't gonna make a big deal about it anyway. What's up, Angel? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. I can do. I can. I don't understand why this is so different from when I'm on my. The fact that I'm using this in my browser, you would think it would be fairly the same as if I was on my computer's browser, but the settings are a little different, which kind of stinks. Well, not really, because he shouted before, because I did the $25 donation, right? And that was to get them to eat one of the things, and I said jackfruit, and I think two people had donated like $2, a couple of dollars just before that, and he shouted them out. And then, but also I could tell he was editing. I could tell by the way he edited it that he was trying to get as much as he could into the stream, so into the video without it being becoming like an hour long video. He wasn't trying to use. I'm still working on Mellow Monday. So you're a Monday back behind. So that's okay though. The more that he, because the streams go by so fast that I'm sure it's hard to keep up. You know, I'm making coasters and cups. Nice. Stepping away for a bit to grab some food downstairs. Bring me back a snack. Gonna keep the stream open, though, to keep supporting. Appreciate it. Bring me some toast, some chocolate. What's up, Sticky Art? How you doing? You missed it. You missed the last two streams. I was doing some artwork. Lots of chocolate. I almost want to ask maintenance in the morning if there's somewhere in the building with AC that I can sleep until I have to work again, because I don't want to have to pay for another Uber, and I don't want to have to take public transportation. I could easily take public transportation, but it's going to take me twice as long to get home. My axe broke. Your axe is broke too. AC. Oof. Now, I usually don't self promote. I figured that if you're hanging around long enough, that you're gonna check out the description to see what I have listed there. Um, but if you want to see what other kind of I tend to share the same stuff throughout social media. Every now and again, some things only make it to certain platforms, like TikTok specifically. There's some stuff that I just keep on TikTok. Um, oh, don't even get me started. We had like 2.5, almost 3 weeks of extreme, not even extreme heat, like 95. Is hot, but add humidity, severe humidity, and add a house that is just way too hot, even with AC. Like it drain. You wake up and you're already drained. But yeah, my car's broken down. I had to take an Uber tonight. It cost me $20. It used to only cost me like 10 or $12. I'm overheating. I have to get more water soon. But oh, so back to my link. What's in my description? I have a link. I have a Linktree link that has all my social media. It also has my PayPal, my Venmo, my Cash App for those that feel like donating. But I usually don't self promote because I don't want support that way. Like I would like to get monetized. I would rather get what I need to be monetized, and I would rather sell my artwork. I'd rather give you something instead of you just, donating. Oh, I bet. I'm up in Boston, and luckily it didn't get past 100 up here, but it was still rough. The only real relief, like with AC or anything, was actually at work. Keep feeling like bugs are touching my face. Can't go to sleep. Should I sing you a lullaby? Go to sleep in the night. Na, 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 na. Oh, let me see if I can. I don't think I'm gonna remember it. Howie Mandel, comedian, used to do this lullaby, screwed up lullaby, in his act. Um, Jacob Strong would be definitely too young to remember Bobby's World. But if you're in your like late 30s, mid 40s, you probably remember Bobby's World. Um, and he used to do Bobby's voice in his stand up. And he had a lullaby. He took the Hush Little Baby lullaby and turned it into a gruesome lullaby. My wife kicked me out last year, so I've been renting a room in the valley, and today it was 130 humidity. Sorry to hear that, Sticky. You what's been touching my ear and my arm? There's a little bug that just popped up. So let's see if I remember the lullaby. Hush, little baby, not say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna grab him and break off his wings. If Mama's gonna, oh, I forgot the rest of it. It gets a little more gruesome than that. If the mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna pick. I forget the full line too. I used to know it by heart. And he actually did that again on one of his podcasts. He recited it again in one of his podcasts. I know, right? Oh, what is it? Break off his wings. Then it's something something. I think his eye gets poked off, poked out. I think the neck gets broken. Basically, they torture. The song tortures the bird. And then he ends it with "Have a good night, sweetie." Oh, I know. It's not too far from his stand up. So I love how there was a concern that he was being kidnapped or like that he was going cuckoo. I'm going, no, he was in the middle of the pandemic and he couldn't leave his house. So he's trying to distract his mind. Yay, snacks. Okay, so here's a little thing, okay? If you guys remember this, the next time you see Stephanie in the chat, just randomly go, "Hey Stephanie, I brought you some snacks. I brought one of your favorites, mint chocolate." She hates mint chocolate. And tell her you brought a copy of Beavis and Butthead. She hates Beavis and Butthead. And I tease her with it all the time. So the next time you see her in the video, "Hey, how you doing, Julianne? Thank you for jumping in. I'm doing all right. I'm just stressed out about my car and money. I had to take an Uber to work because my car is having problems. And I work today and tomorrow. Tomorrow I work a double shift. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get home to sleep without my car and get back here in time. Hey, Yankee Pin, thank you for coming in. Yanni Pin, Yanni Pick. Are you another from just checking something. Hey Grayson, how are you? Same here. I appreciate it. The biggest, and I think I've already mentioned it a few times, the biggest frustrations with my car breaking down right now is I really need to start saving money. And I had this big chunk of money that I was about to pay a part of my credit card down with. And now I'm gonna have to use that money and my credit card to possibly fix my car. There you go. No smoking on the stream. Thanks to Drage, Sticky. I've been watching. I don't know if you know who Drage is. Sticky Art. I don't know if you know who Drage is, but he's a content creator that I've been watching for the last few months. And thanks to him and shouting me out a few times, A lot of the new people you see in my chat right now are from his live streams, from his you know from his community of people. He's been really good about shouting people out, acknowledging people, and I've shouted him out a few times in my videos. Um, so it's been really nice. Now, if I can get him up on my stream, that would be freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to go take a quick walk, so I might just leave you here because it's only gonna take a minute. You think you make Drage mad? Why would you think you make Drage mad? You say you tend to hide. And I appreciate all y'all coming over here. It means a lot. When I'm at work and I do live streams, I wish I had a secondary um device so I can play music. I swear. I know the AC is on. But I'm feeling like extra off and on feeling humidity. Anything I've ever said he I don't even think it's that. I think more and more people are going into his streams and like it gets harder and harder to see. I'm sure it gets harder and harder to see the chat. I'm kind of grateful that don't get a whole lot of people in my streams because I can actually read the chat and catch everything. But I appreciate about Drage when he takes the time out of his busy schedule in response to his comments. I got some home from work this morning. I saw a reply. Right. That, like I said, that's what I one of the things I like is that he acknowledged by him actually commenting or or responding, whether he's commenting on your comment, whether he's responding to your comment in his videos, shouting you out, or responding to you while he's live, shouting you out in his videos, sharing something that you tagged him in. He's trying to stay as interactive with people as he can. As he gets bigger, it might get harder for him to do that, and that's fully understandable. But he's kind of like Gary Vee in that sense that like he's doing his best to interact. You know, yeah. Jacob has claimed me and Drage as his favorite content creators. I feel so special. I feel so special. No, he does have a lot going on. I'm not mad at all. Agreeing, Julia, he makes for comments. He skipped over my comment on today's video because I looked and I saw like a couple comments, and then my comment, had nothing, and then the one above mine had a like or a heart on it. I'm like, what did I do wrong? But I'm joking. I'm joking. And as much as I want him to come on the streams, I understand that he's either editing, relaxing. Well, not necessarily because before he started like promoting the whole members thing, he responded to a couple of my comments. And if you scroll back over the last few weeks or so, or the last month or so, I've posted a few videos where one of them I called, I think me and Drage are best friends or something, or me and Drage and me are best friends or something like that. And that was before he started his promoting the members. Mm. Yeah, because I believe didn't Drake say he has dyslexia, so his reading is not the greatest. And you can hear it when he does read. He reads it really slowly to make sure you know, he's comprehending and retaining what he's reading. Because I'm the same way. I have my attention span is not great, and a lot of times I'll look at a lot of text or a paragraph, and my eyes just go, you know. Priority in the live stream and not just, okay. Yeah, well, I think he prioritizes because he sees that, because I believe on his side they're highlighted, so it catches his eye faster. And to be honest, that's kind of why I became a member because I want him to see. I believe a while back, I think in either one of his videos or one of the lives, he mentioned that he's dyslexic. I could be wrong, but I believe um he mentioned that. I'm like, how do we get him to come up? So uh, definitely, I can't even read the comments that fast sometimes. Even right now, I'm having a little trouble keeping up. Understandable. How do we get? Definitely, I can read the comments, and that's fast and the same. Way I become a member. The funny thing is, a lot of people, there's gonna be so many members that For a while, they're all going to be the same color. I think the longer you remember, the color's supposed to change. So, but it's still funny. So as colors start to change, like it might, hopefully it'll be easy for him to spot still. But eventually, there's gonna be like 15 people with the same color strip. Like right now, I believe he said on his side he's seeing, all the members come up with a green strip on it. Right. We might not always be the most book smart and capable, in being able to comprehend things, but in other ways we shine. Who's looking forward to the Random Monday vlog tomorrow? I definitely am. And it's my favorite type of vlog since Dre started really vlogging. Yeah, he because he posts every day and roughly around the same time. He's usually one of the first videos I watch or content creators I watch. The other ones I usually watch, like Roman and Fuzi, their videos are very few and far between now, so it's a little tougher. Have a good one, Jacob. Get some rest. Yeah, right. The April 1 day. Just like the one. Yeah, I like the laid back. Melomondos are definitely on the laid back. And what I like about Drake in general is he's a laid back. He's got a very laid back, chill vibe. He might attempt to do kind of out there things. Like it does concern me when he starts playing with the fireworks or playing with fire in general. um, but the mellow Mondays are like him chilling. It's pretty cool. My Monday videos, I try to make them more motivational. And what I'm gonna attempt to do, like I started saying earlier, that I'm gonna be attempting to start posting videos, vlogs, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays are most likely gonna be kind of on the motivational, inspiring, you know, ones. Wednesdays, I'm gonna what I've been trying to do with my art, with the vlog, with the streams that I've been doing art pieces on. what I do, because I do all my video editing and everything on, as I over my social limit for the day. See you in the next stream. All right, Sarah, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. You have a blessed one. And stuff. But what I do with my art videos, I've been screen recording bits and pieces, my live streams, like not the whole thing, but I'll take sections of my live streams, and so there's a good sequence going on of the art being made, and I condense it down to be as short as possible, because I want to be able to put it on other platforms like TikTok and um, Instagram, put it in the reels. Um, so and Fridays I think are gonna be kind of random, and if I don't have a art video, I think I'll say Wednesdays are either gonna be art, maybe poetry. If I ever get around to making more music, YouTube, man. It's not like right. But there's my eye keeps ticking. I don't know if it's an allergy or it's just me, but because if you go through my channel, especially if you kind of scroll through some of my playlists, if you haven't already, I do cooking videos. I do health and fitness videos when I'm trying to stay on top of my health. Um, I do a little bit of everything. And then you see, well, I think you see, if you go through my videos, I do have some just basic vlogs. I don't do any outrageous. I haven't taken any outrageous trips because I don't have money. Um, I'm not really someone that likes to flaunt stuff. When it's something exciting, yes, I'll share it, but it's not to flaunt. It's just, I can't believe I did that. I'm able to do this. Like one night, she switched out. But I had riding the car. Don't worry about it. It's because I'm on my phone. You follow the aliens. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but it will clear up in a moment. It's the connection, because I'm on my phone, the connection gets messed up every once in a while, and I sound like an alien robot. Could mean that Stephanie's nearby because she claims that she's. So I might give this another 10 minutes and maybe pretend to do my job. And I gotta be, yes, I'm one of those that like to announce when I have to go potty and tell you that I have to pee. They used to call it crossing the streams, but after seeing the last Ghostbuster movie, I decided I don't want to call it crossing the streams anymore. I've been talking. Probably because you can see that I can actually be able to see what you're reading. um, I'm glad a handful of courageous people have come over. Julianne's come in the last couple of nights. Sarah came in for the first time, I believe, last night. Jacob Strong has been coming for a couple of weeks now. Cool Kid Ride. I don't think he popped in tonight. He's coming a few times. And hopefully, the more I see some of you guys, some of you might be crowned a mod, a wrenched. You'll get the special blue wrench. Because I do get trolls and bots in here every now and again, and it's helpful to have somebody in the chat that can kick them out for me. But I'm very particular about my mods. Appreciate it because, for one, my subscriber count has to get higher because it I can never get past the initial 1K. Right now, it's hovering right around 1,010. It keeps kind of going up and down, right around that number. Last I checked, my hours, I think I had roughly around 100 and something hours, and I need 4,000 hours. I'll tell you a couple of my playlists that you might find interesting. I haven't added to this one for a while, but if you can find it, I have one called The Best of Aleph Productions, and that has some of my older videos and some of my better videos that I wish got more attention. Some of them, the comments might be shut off because YouTube randomly shuts my comments off. So if you notice that one of those videos, a video has the comment shut off, comment on another video and tell me the title of it, the one that you watched, and say, hey, I just checked out um um It's a Brand New Day or whatever. And the comments are shut off. Or if you're following me on other social media, take a screenshot of the thumbnail and title and let me know that the comments are off, and I'll go find it and reset the comments. If it's a newer video, again, just go, hey, your last video, the comments are shut off. Or go to the last video and tell me the new videos comments are shut off. Because sometimes I don't catch it right away. And again, and I was scrolling through some of my videos the other day, like some of my old ones, and I saw some of the comments. I'm like, I'm not gonna reset it right now because it's very unlikely that a lot of people are gonna start going to the back, that far back. Because I have, I think, about 1,600 videos at this point. I've been doing this for a while. Excuse me. I do want to get monetized though. And I need to figure out my website. Because I have shirts on there, but I know some of not the design, because the design is mine, but the shirt that that they get printed on. Some of them have not been discontinued. Some of them are out of stock. Um, and I have that website connected to my one of my credit cards, which is not a smart thing, especially since I don't have a whole lot of money on my credit cards at the moment. So I can't afford influx of sales. Like the sales need to, if the sales happen, I need to be able to turn over the money into my credit card fast, cover everything, and not get penalized. I have a handful of long videos. I try to keep them around 10 minutes or lower, but there are a handful that are 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Tomorrow's video is going to be 30 minutes, which I'm kind of like, I wanted to be shorter, but I didn't. There's some stuff I didn't, handful of stuff I didn't want to cut out. Um, but like and if you see anything that's like hours long, those are old live streams. But I do have a lot of stories too. So another playlist you might like, um, called Love Lift Tracks. The Love Lift Tracks are songs that I wrote, produced, and obviously made the video. Um, the only music I didn't produce is the one for Fuzi 2. But I have a video for basically what the Love Lift Tracks is the answer to this track. So instead of me dissing and putting someone down in a song, I'm celebrating the person and I'm lifting them up through the song and I'm using the song to be inspiring to others. So I have, as far as content creators, I've made videos for Roman, Fuzi, Alex Wasabi, Lily Singh, Adam Sella, Stonification, TikToker by the name of JT Laybourne. Um, I know there's Bradley Martin, who's a bodybuilder that's friends with Alex Wasabi and Fuzi. Um, Ellen DeGeneres and Gary Vee. And then I have my cooking videos. I have a cooking playlist. I'll tell you a couple of the videos I like the most out of the Love Lift tracks. The Fuzi one I love, and the music was produced by a content creator called Remy Moore, who makes kind of more like what's the um Dickie makes more like trap style music, um and techno type music, or rave style music, I guess you can say. Um, but he used to be a regular on my streams, and he was willing to help me produce the music because I wasn't confident at the time to get the sound that I was looking for, and he got it pretty damn close. I'm proud of the video that I made for that. Um, Romans, I feel like I could have done a little bit better. Lily Singh, I wanted to remake it, but I never got around to it. The one for Gary Vee, I love. Um, The one for Slimification, I love. And the one for JT Laybourne, I think that one came out pretty well, pretty good as well. I want to do one for Drage, but I don't think I'm ready. Like, I have an idea for a chorus, but as far as other lyrics, I have to watch him more and get a more better understanding of him to be, to really, you know, to really uh, craft it to celebrate him or to highlight, you know. And I think that's gonna take a little time for me. Like, I'm slowly starting to dribble into some of his older videos, um, and get an idea of who he is, you know, what he stands for, what the type of person he is. Like, I get an idea of the type of person he is, at least as much as you can through a 15, 20 minute, 10, 20 minute video. But right now, I have for like the chorus of the song. Yeah, the chorus already. I kind of have it like a funny kind of idea for the chorus. Like, I want to take, what he says at the end of his videos. Never give up. Do what you love and never give up. So I had the vague idea of the song where, like, you kind of hear it, like you'll hear me saying his name, going, Drake, 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 Drake. And then you hear either I'll use an audio clip of him saying, um, saying, do what you love, never give up. Do what you love, never give up. In between those two phrases, you hear me go, Drake, 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 Drake. So be do what you love, Drake. I'm trying. My brain is like, but let's see. Be never give up, Drake. Do what you love, Drake. Never give up, Drake. Do what you love, Drake. Never give up, Drake. Do what you love, Drake. And then kind of get in, and work my way into some lyrics. But like that's kind of the first feel and first idea as far as like the rhythm that I kind of want to go. I want to do with it. Drake, Drake, never give up. Drake, do what you love. Drake, never give up. Drake, what? G.I. find the Afro duck. He what? Go find the Afro duck. What about the Afro duck? No, he got the ducks 2 days ago. Or day Friday. Either Thursday or Friday. Oh, okay. That would be a kind of cool little if I make the song soon within the next month or so, it'll be cool to, add a clip from of them like holding the Afro duck. It's kind of funny we're calling it the Afro. Like especially if I could put it like with them holding one of the Afro ducks because there's two of them, right? So them holding one of them, like so in the music video when it's going Drake, what you love, Drake, never give up, Drake, right? You just have the Afro duck kind of like eyeing the camera, like, do what you love. That would be kind of funny. Like I think with his song, I want it to be kind of fun. Oh yeah, that's another one that I love. Out of the songs that I've made, the one I made for Alex Wasabi. And the cool thing, Alex Wasabi even looked like that. He didn't comment on the video itself, but when I posted a clip on Twitter, he showed that he liked it. It actually commented on the tweet. And he's like, "Oh, I love it," but I don't think he actually watched the whole video. As far as I know, all the people that I've made those videos for, not one of them responded to. It's kind of sad, but it's all. That's a line. That's a line pertaining to that is gonna get into the video, into Drage's video. A content creator that actually responds to his followers, people's. Be like, look at the comments, look at the shout outs. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Still can I'm guessing you're a little anxious about going back to school, and you just kind of have to get yourself back into yeah, get yourself back into school mode. You got your fly digs, huh? You got your fit. All right. Well, since you came back, I'll stay on for a little longer. Give it another 5 minutes or so. Five. So I was gonna end it 10 minutes ago, and I wasn't paying attention to the clock stuff. But appreciate those that are hanging out. It says 4 people. Now it says 5. There's at least 4 people. So there's at least 2 people not saying anything. And if one of those people happens to be someone I know, love and light, you know who you are. I usually say that at the beginning of the stream, but I kind of forgot. And then at 150. Yeah, I'm at an hour 40 minutes right now. I know, I got a couple of lurkers. There's a few people that I know that don't really say much, but they like to watch. I mean, there's not much to watch. It's just me conversating with the chat. And I don't do crazy stuff like rage. You're not gonna see me eating, the world's hottest anything. I don't do spicy. I won't eat gross crap, gross stuff. Although the jackfruit last night, the one that they had in the can, I'm guessing it was in syrup, which made it a little more on the sweet side. I've had jackfruit before. They've had it like packaged in the produce section at one of my supermarkets, and I don't know if they were like I don't know if they were ripe, fully ripe or not. Um, they had a they didn't taste like pineapple or anything like that, but it did have a weird smell, a weird taste. The texture, I shredded it up and made tacos with it because supposedly, because every now and again I try a vegan or vegetarian dish, and I saw videos that you can use jackfruit to make like shredded, like a substitute for chicken, and make like shredded um, jackfruit tacos. What happened last night? Yes, for showing us the pictures that used. Oh, I accidentally ended the stream. I was touching because I was using my phone and my computer. I was trying to do something on my phone and accidentally hit the end button. I didn't forget I was about to do it, but because I accidentally ended the stream, I couldn't say it. I was like, I didn't say my outro. I was on my way, like saying, I was about to end it, and then I messed it. My screen was screwing up, and like it kept like changing and moving, and I went to go tap something, and of course, when I went to go touch my screen, the end button was there, and I was like, "Mother fluffer!" Drake says fridge. What the fridge, right? Instead of saying the other F word. I say fluff. I say fudge. Sometimes I think I say flour. If I'm just looking for a word that says has an F in it, sometimes I say finagle bagel. Because it's funny. Would you rather me call you A-Love or A-Blood? Doesn't matter. Even the people that have come in my stream for years, they seesaw back and forth. Go, hey, bro, hey, love. I laugh when they call me A-Love, only because they know I don't care. And I think sometimes they put A-Love because they're trying to be respectful of not saying my actual name. But I find it funny. So at this point, I think I'm just gonna stay on for. I'm at 1 hour 45 minutes. I might as well just stay on it too. I hit the 2 hour mark. But with that said, I'll be right back because I have to take a potty. I got paid because I did me about 15 of them Dr. Peppers. Well, actually just 20 ounces of water. Anyway, look, it's the Leaning Tower of Water. There used to be a guy that worked here with us, with me. When they used to have two people on per shift or on the overnight shift. He was a little on the slow side. Um, not quite sure what he had going on, but every single day we used to put him on the second floor because he having to deal with doors or anything um, really um, frustrated him because some of the doors in this building is hard to deal with. So we would just put him upstairs so he could do his patrol. Um, but in the morning, he would have to come down because one of us would have to go to another part of the property. For 2 hours, it would be one person in the building. Um, and we would leave him up here because it was the simplest thing to do to keep him from being too flustered or confused. So, but he would have to come to us because we would have to give him the keys so he could pass it on to the next person that's going to come in the morning. So 5 o'clock rolls around, and we would be in the same, not here, but another part of the building. We'd be in a specific spot of the building, and he knew to come find us there. You know he was on his way because would whistle all the way over to you. And then when he got to you, he'd go, so there you are. And he doesn't live near me, but occasionally when I was taking public transportation, I would see him randomly on the bus. Uh, okay. I would see him on the bus, and if he spotted me or if he saw me out somewhere, he would say, like he's been looking for you this whole time, for like forever. He'd be like, so there you are. I'm like, yep, here I am. You found me. My cousin used to work with us, and she used to get upset when he would do this. She was annoyed by him for some reason. I'm like, it's harmless. It's kind of entertaining when you think about it. He knows exactly where you're sitting, but every single time he came up to you and said, there you are. All right, we got about 7 minutes to go. So I really do need to check some cameras and patrol again. I'm only going upstairs to patrol. See if I can end the stream where random poem, spoken word. Let's see. Because yes. Let's see. Middle of the night, thoughts running wild, stress creeping in, but the good vibes are weaving through the panic, through the anxiety, because we want good vibes tonight for good things to come. Good night, active shooter. Have sweet dreams. Be chill and free. I'm adding that to the poetry. Life tests us on a regular basis, whether it's our health, our money, relationships. But we have a choice every day to say, okay, it is what it is. I can sit here and keep my head down, saying, why me? Why me? Why me? Or I could look up and go, this is just a little hiccup, just a little hiccup. You've gone through worse, you've gone through plenty before, but it never stopped you before. Who else is leaving? Good night, Jacob. Good night, After Shooter. Good night, good stream as always. Thank you, Julie. Got sidetracked. I'm reading the chat now. Y'all was the ones fighting. Good night. I wasn't leaving yet. I still got 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 21, 22, 23 seconds, 25, 27. um, but I really appreciate everybody that's hung out. Appreciate all of you that came over from Drage's channel and found that you actually like what I'm sharing. Um, it means more than you know. I've been at this for a long time, and you'll hear more. I'm not gonna get into too much right now because you'll hear a lot of it in tomorrow's video. Soft boiled egg, 5 minutes. Hard boiled egg, 10 minutes. I've gotten pretty good of getting the perfectly ball shaped boiled egg that comes out of the shell without like it sticking to the shell. When that happens, I'm so proud of myself. There's been no, I try to. I'm slowly but surely trying to stay away from the microwave. I'm trying to better my health as much as possible. Apparently, you can cook, put a whole egg in a air fryer and have it cooked that way as well. I believe one of the videos I saw said for a soft boil, put it at 350 in the air fryer for 5 minutes and 375. No, 375 for 5 minutes for a soft boil, hard boil 350 for 10 minutes. But I'm sure it depends on your air fryer. And I haven't attempted yet. I've thought about it, but I'm like, if it explodes, I don't want to clean up the mess. It's bad enough that me and my family are kind of lazy about cleaning stuff. So, okay, we're 30 seconds away from 2 hours. Russell, thank you for hanging out and talking. Active Shooter, thank you for coming in. Julie, Sarah, um, Jacob. I know there's a handful of others. Sticky popped in. He's one of my random regulars. He doesn't come into every stream or checks out every video, but he's another one that's come back. When he can, he comes and says hello every once in a while. My usual regulars, either for health reasons or for other reasons, haven't didn't make it in tonight, which is surprising. Um, but I'm glad that you guys are finding value in the content, at least in my live streams. Hopefully, you start checking out some of my videos again. Just do like a big spin and check out some of my older videos. There's some that are in my opinion, even though I made them, boring. And then there's others that you can see I put a lot more effort in. You know, some have really good messages. And like I said, it's a variety of things, everything from cooking to health and fitness to art to poetry and a little bit of just the regular vlogs. Oh, I will. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. With that, I'm going to end it as always. And didn't get to say this last night. Bye, love. Keep up with the great work. Hope you get all the things that you need for your car. Think and read through your chat and love all the content. I'm praying for you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Um, and any of the videos that you come across that you really like, please feel free to share them out because you know that's what's gonna help. You know, the more not just watching it, but sharing it out and letting other people see it and stuff. So with that, as always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. I will see you next time. Again, there will be a video tomorrow. It's gonna be a 30-minute video. If you actually watch the end of it, I'll know because I'll know what you put in the comments. With that, have a good one. Much love. Peace. Bye bye now. Night night.